Do you want to play the Enes Kanter thing? The basketball player Enes Kanter.
Oh, I messed up on this one big time.
What happened?
I didn't know he was fascist, and I watched it, and I was like, or he was like aligning with the fascists. I just saw like a sliver of what this guy was up to, and I don't follow sports, so I got dragged on the internet by our folks, and I deleted it, and I apologize. And
Okay.
All right. Well, here is Celtics center, and he's a backup, right?
Well, now, right?
He's not in the rotation, really.
Not, but he played for the Knicks for a while. Known to have like a pretty out there personality, boisterous. Doesn't play defense, but
At a certain point, he was a good rebounder and a good scorer, and now he's a little bit past it, and his problems on defense are too glaring, and his offense isn't where it used to be.
But he spoke out against Erdogan in a very aggressive way, and that was
He's
years
Turkish.
ago.
He
He's
was
Turkish.
Turkish.
so that's why I thought he was cool.
National
U.S. citizen. His father, I believe, is still in prison in retaliation for Kanter speaking out about Erdogan. So there was a lot of rightful praise of Enes Kanter's bravery and the fact that he was choosing to speak out about a lot of the things that Erdogan is doing, which, as on the left, of course, we don't agree with. But like now, it seems he's basically just a CIA asset.
Well, but he's also, unlike our anti imperialist left, he recognizes the genocide of the Uyghurs. He has challenged Nike and said that Nike commits human rights abuses. And so I think all three of these things, which is what I saw, are praisable things. Recognizing human rights abuses on your land, other lands, it's human rights abuse, human rights abuse. Problem is he's like cozied up to Kushner and John Bolton, and not just to lobby them, because that's what I wanted to clarify. When people came to me, they said, "Oh, he cozied up to Bolton." I said, "Well, was he lobbying him in the government?" That was the government at the time, but turns out no, they're all pals.
Yeah, no, he's in this new crowd now.
There's a Mint Press News article. Celtics or CIA. Google Enes Kanter rides both benches. While there's no evidence that Enes Kanter is a CIA employee, then 29 does have many great troubling relationships. So if you want the skinny, I think Mint Press.
I'm not saying.
I don't. Mint Press also called me a CIA agent, so let's take that with a grain of salt.
Well, that's true, but this is just outlining.
Do we know that you're not?
Did you change your last name to Freedom and then say this on Tucker Carlson?
My name does mean law, so watch out, guys.
This is not Enes Kanter. This is Enes Kanter Freedom.
I mean, come on, man.
I know. Again, probably CIA asset. I don't know.
To be here as you clearly are. How have your teammates responded? Do you think they're as grateful to be Americans as you are?
Oh, God.
I mean, my teammates actually, were really happy for me because they knew the struggle that I had the last, 6 years. It was a funny joke in the beginning because they were calling me Mr. Freedom, and now it became a reality. But I think my teammates were like the one that, was my brothers, It was just so amazing because their support gave me so much hope and motivation to fight for what's right. So I definitely give a lot of credit to my teammates.
It seems like people who move here from countries that are not free appreciate the freedoms here much more than a lot of us who grew up with those freedoms. Have you noticed that?
I feel like I'm going to just say this, and I'm going to be honest. People should feel really blessed and lucky to be in being America, because they love to criticize it, but when you live a country like Turkey or China or somewhere else, you will appreciate the freedoms you have here.
Yes. That is exactly.
So I feel like they should just, please, they should just keep their mouth shut and stop criticizing the greatest nation in the world, and they should focus on, their freedoms and their human rights and their democracy. So this is, America gave me everything I have. So I definitely appreciate the United States of America.
That's how I feel. We're putting up a picture of one of your sneakers on the screen here. Tell us what this is. What's on there?
I cannot see the picture right now, but if you tell me what it is, I will tell you the story about it.
Yeah, whatever.
It's kind of sad.
Oh my God.
I mean, all right. I just want to say this. He has been through a lot, and like again, these are athletes. They're not, you don't want to. They're not politicians. But when he says there that people should just be grateful, I'm not sure if he knows what he's saying. But he plays on a team with a lot of or in a league where a lot of black players have spoken out about Black Lives Matter and other issues like that. So to me, what Tucker's trying to use him for there is essentially to say my kind of political activism is meaningful and the right kind, as opposed to LeBron James, who should just shut up and dribble.
Everyone should just shut up the way that Erdogan made my father shut up and me shut up. What kind of hypocrisy is this?
I love the idea of like people need to appreciate their freedom and shut up and not talk about critiquing things. But I also like, I was just sitting there watching Tucker Carlson talk to this immigrant who has become a citizen and thought, like, how many times has Tucker said that immigrants are making us dirtier and immigration is bad and they're the Democrats are trying to refashion the voting public by allowing immigrants in. I didn't see any of that in that.
Those are the wrong kind of immigrants, right? If only we only allowed more Enes Kanter freedoms into this country, then we would be pure as snow here in the United States. That's like, you know, what
we need to allow tall, strapping young men to come in.
Tall, strapping millionaires who love America and only wear U.S. citizen shirts. Grateful. I mean,
wait, is this like a turn for him? Like, is he no longer, you said that his career is not where it used to be. Is this, there was an opportunity that he couldn't resist kind of thing?
I mean, look, I think that's the thing that's tough about this is like, even if his intentions are good, he's swimming in these with sharks that are absolute, and he's become one of their school, right? And it is the case that like his basketball career is over. He couldn't get time with the Celtics. He's just at age 30, like he was never that great of a player to begin with, and he's kind of do the next thing now. And you know, I think like you could believe that this is with the best of intentions, but like it sucks that it's gone the way of, hey, shut up about criticizing this country. Because I think activism, I think it is probably better aimed at the governments that most responsible to you, and then I think like the China stuff with everyone saying like, hey, LeBron, shut up and dribble, unless it's to talk about China. That's basically like the Republican line on this stuff. And
well, I mean, this is what's so weird to me is you have the supposed pseudo non-imperialist left. They're silent on this one. You know, they're the ones who deny that there's a genocide. The Chinese are committing a genocide. They're the ones who, deny other. Yet, like they go on Tucker. I mean, are they supporting what Tucker's saying here? That he's endorsing what this guy is saying? That's what I don't get. Like, is Glenn Greenwald supportive of this genocide denier? No.
When the guy put up the sneakers, I got a real My Pillow vibe from the whole thing. I thought there was going to be a coupon code.
Well, I mean, there's like in other Tucker segments, it may have been in that segment, ads for Tucker's merch. So they could really do, what you love is a shortened Tucker Carlson link where it would go straight to Enes Kanter's sneakers shop.
There you go.
You should really write a children's book.